Hello, Tis I The Ree, and this is my podcast. Today, I'm usually accompanied by friends. These people are probably going to be friends, but right now they're just bot. So we got LaMustacho, Ginger, and Panther over here.
Hello.
Hola, hola.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
I have my controllers down.
Alright, now to get in the nitty gritty of things. How long have you all been doing EPAL?
I mean, who wants to go first? I don't want to
You start, my dear.
Okay, thank you. I've been on EPAL for a little bit over a year. I had an account for 3 years, but I didn't use it. So yeah, I've been on for a little bit over a year.
I've literally been here for 2 weeks.
Oh, really? That's so
That
cool.
Oh, nice. I've been here for just over 2 years. In November, it'll be 3.
God damn.
Cool.
You guys,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you guys enjoy it, being here years. I don't know about you, being here 2 weeks.
I've been okay.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I mainly use the the team voice thing, and I used to be a host for EPAL for that for a while, but I didn't really get a lot of orders. After I joined VR chat through an EPAL order, then I started going on to VR chat for more social stuff.
Nice.
Cool.
I low-key want to sign up for EPAL just so I can call myself an e-girl. But
Absolutely, you should.
I literally
Absolutely.
I got it pretty much the same day I contacted all of you. I heard about EPAL and I was like, yo, I want to get some bot people for my podcast. This is gonna be the first bit of money a year into creating content. I'm gonna go just buy some people for this. And so you guys are my lunch. This is where my lunch money's going.
Oh my goodness.
It's worth it. Y'all a bunch of snacks.
Aw, thank you.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
She's just I know I'm the whole snack, but that big ass avatar.
Yeah, for reals.
What the?
Compliment.
Oh my gosh. I'm over here trying to get my full body set up. I can't focus.
I feel so honored when people do full body for this. I was like, oh, cool. We're just sitting around, but you can lift up your
you
legs.
gotta be immersive.
Yeah.
I'm pretty immersive.
Gotta use the full hand
Oh, I
gestures
spilled my
and shit.
coffee.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I have
Fingies.
banana. Would you like one?
I don't recommend eating that. If you've ever seen any of these podcasts,
I have not.
that thing has gone through some stuff, and I just
That
recommend
poor banana.
Oh,
What
no.
type of stuff?
Probably something lewd, I'm assuming.
all the stuff.
Every stuff.
All the things.
It
Yeah.
probably has been stuffed.
It's right? It's probably
dear.
been stuffed in every orifice possible.
Oh my.
I think
Oh
I got
my
that on
goodness,
video.
I can't even. Nothing
probably
on
right.
video. Yeah, true.
Yeah, before this, Panther was worried her outfit was too lewd. I was like, no, don't worry.
I was like, you can see my biddies.
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry.
Aww.
Not my headphones.
I love that though. Boobs are amazing. Even
The under boob is strong here.
Yeah, I was saying.
Mine, I think it's more
Okay.
under the skirt. It's more booty
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But other than that, it's pretty good. Other than cleavage.
Yeah, for sure. Probably the most scandalous
Avatar.
you will see is if you can see my stomach. Oh, ooh.
Oh my, how lewd.
I know, right?
I think this is my most scandalous avatar I have.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
How long have you been on VR
Song
chat
safe
for?
for work.
I think maybe 2 years now.
Oh wow, nice.
Yep. And I stream it quite often, so I'm always hanging out with strangers.
Nice.
It is terrifying
understand that.
streaming this game in a public world.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
People
I
are-
can imagine so.
Anyone I've met that streams in a public, they always complain. I was like, first of all, your bio is I'm streaming. First of all, that attracts everyone. And then second of all, you're hanging out with all the questies, not total offense, I mean, there is some
Yeah.
stuff I've said, but not total offense.
Yeah.
I mean, I have like a Quest 2, but I also am connected to my computer.
That's what I'm
I
using.
Like this avatar is not made for Quest.
I'm an
So
Oculus user.
I like never have to use Quest.
Just
And when
Oculus.
people are like, yeah, and that's a good avatar. Like they've been upgrading it, which I'm really happy about because not everyone has a computer or has the most high-end computer. So I'm like lucky enough where I can upgrade my computer and stuff. But I mean, the Quest avatars have been getting better, and that just makes me happy.
Oh,
because
they
it's
have
not-
for sure.
It's being more inclusive, you know.
And they're
For
actually spreading out their things. You know, it's just not pure e-boys here, e-girls there,
Exactly.
happy playtime there.
And then lollies and all that.
And then
other,
the lollies,
like, furry
and then
stuff.
the cat people.
Exactly. And then you have the furries, you have the wolves, and then you have like the personas that are customized.
I need
We just keep going from there.
I need
Yeah.
I need to get a pure furry podcast one of these days.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not
She
bullshit.
has furries have been on like VR chat for like a while.
There's
and just have them
e-pal furries.
talk about it.
I don't know if I want to pay
Yeah.
for a furry. Like, I'm one of those people that says a lot of crap on the furry community.
Oh.
So I'd be sitting here, I don't know what to say, you know? Like,
Terms of service, real stretched thin right there.
yeah.
But yeah, like when it comes to the furry community, like just my opinion on it is like I possibly if Neckos were a thing, I feel like I would be like a Necko because I'm very like submissive and very like loving and like, oh, I want to adore you and stuff like that, like when I'm in a relationship. But at the same time, people consider like having cat ears and a tail in VR chat as being a furry, and I'm like, I'm not a furry because I don't identify with it.
I run with that issue.
But I'm not like fully yeah, exactly, like every avatar has it, and if it doesn't, it's kind of rare. But I'm not like, I don't identify as that, so for me it's just kind of like I don't bash on them, but at the same time some people take it way too far and then they like sexualize everything
And then you're
the
like,
sun,
oh,
and
hey,
it's
oh, slow down.
Exactly. Like you're going a little bit too far for me. I don't kink shame, but at the same time I feel like there should be a limit of what is considered to be acceptable, I guess you could say. So that's just my opinion on it.
No, for sure. Like, you know, you join the Fur Hub, and it's like, bam, red rocket right there. Bam, another one right there. I made a video that was like, what was it called? It was Fredbear gets banned from the VR chat Fur Hub.
Oh no.
What was the fucking reason they came up with? Right, it was he showed his Freddy Fazballs. And so I spent like a whole afternoon in there with all my furry friends, and I'm like, so these are your people.
My.
They like I won't go and be like, oh, they're subhumans. Like, you know, they're pretty chill people. You know, it's actually weird that the furry community is mostly the normal people. They just have an odd interest.
And that's the thing. Like, they're people at the end of the day. It's just that they identify with being in like a fursona more than like, probably their human body. Like, that's perfectly fine. The way I look at anything, basically, as long as it's not causing harm or damage to anyone, I'm okay with it for the most part.
Oh, for sure, for sure. This is definitely
Very,
one
like,
of those.
passive.
This is definitely one of those. Few bad apples spoiled the bunch type scenario.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, definitely.
Like,
I
you
met
tell
a few
people.
of them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Yep. Oh, yeah, there's just one specific person that I can think of from ePal that everyone's just like, no. No. Not you. Not you.
It's like, oh, you gotta order. I'll pay $1,000. I don't care how much money I'm about to
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I've seen like ones that are in ePal and they're like, oh, would you like therapy? It's easy. It's cost less than therapy. Is there like advertising? And then it's like $1,000 for 30 minutes, and I'm like,
Right.
I don't think that makes sense.
ePal just recommended me someone when I hopped on to buy your guys' stuff. Right, I need to pay for yours. But when I hopped on to get on, it recommended me someone. I was like, all right, let's see their rates, and it was like 150 for 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes on VR chat. I was like, no.
Yep. Yep.
Like, I personally wanted to be a therapist. I wanted to get my associates all the way up to my master's in like therapy and be like a psychologist, psychiatrist, whatever, like therapist at the end of the day. But I would never charge someone that much money for their mental health.
No.
If I'm gonna give like genuine advice and be like, hey, work on yourself first before you even try like doing anything. Like love yourself, you know? That's ridiculous.
See, I'm the exact opposite. I don't do feelings because spicy trauma. So like when people cry in front of me, I'm just like like I don't know what to do with you. They're there.
Yeah.
I'm on a different spectrum there. I'm very logical when I get on VR chat. For me, I've always been able to, I have my real life, then I have the online. Yeah. And I hop on, and it's so weird when someone starts venting to me, because I know I'm not supposed to say, "Cool story, bro." I didn't really listen though, so I'm just sitting here. I'm like, what do I tell him? I legit did not care.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Some people, sorry, give me a second. Some people like get on VR chat and they act like it's like their friends that they known like their whole life, I guess.
Yeah.
Like everyone uses VR chat differently. I personally use it for like socializing, and also because I just love like visual stuff. So it's just appealing to me. But I don't go on VR chat and I'm like, hey, friend I've known for like 4 years, I'm gonna tell you all my life issues. Unless like they want to know more or something, I'll tell them like snippets, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, I don't know you. Here, I'm gonna vent to you. But that's just me. Everyone.
My backstory is censored, so like basically anytime someone asks like about my past, I'm like, hey, you gotta pay for that. You use a subscription fee because it's gonna traumatize you.
And that's the thing. Like I have a horrible like not like upbringing. Like my mom was very nice and stuff, but I had like a lot of childhood abuse and then abuse in relationships and stuff. So for me, I'm like very understanding and open, but I'm not like open with just anyone.
Right.
No.
And I'm very like, I'm open because I learned through therapy, the more you talk about it, the more healing it does. But at the same time, I don't want to like trauma bond with anyone.
No.
Because then you're just like bonding over trauma, which isn't really helpful.
Isn't like a good real relationship. It's not a solid foundation to start any relationship.
And that's a big base for VR chat, you know?
Exactly.
I have this one buddy who basically does the whole VR chat family thing, which I can never get behind.
Yeah.
He has daughters, moms, sisters, all that jazz. And I had said fuck Ohio and walked away, very obviously being a joke. I even made a video. It's just a joke. And then I get these DMs all of a sudden. This was yesterday. And he's like, I can't believe you would say that, yada yada. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, are you joking or is this legit? Because I don't know. And then he never clarified, so I joined in yesterday. I was like, hey, were you joking? And he's like, I don't know, you tell me. I was like, that's what I'm here to find out.
You're like, what's the tea, motherfucker? Tell me.
And he just never gave me a straight answer, so I'm just so confused. All right, the main reason he seemed to be mad was like, oh, my VR chat sister lives there. I was like, okay, bro. I said,
oh my God.
I said burn Ohio, but how realistically am I gonna burn a whole state?
Yeah.
Second of all, 1 million people live there. Just because you know one person online doesn't mean that like the whole state is shit or it's better than anything because you know that person. Like my partner lives on the West Coast. Doesn't mean I'm going to say, oh, the West Coast is the best coast because they live there. Like no, everywhere has a good and a bad. You can't just generalize everything, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
I've talked to a lot of people through email, and a lot of comments I get is like, I'm from a state that like basically nobody talks about because I'm far, far north, practically Canadian. And so a lot of the comments I get are like, oh, you guys must be like so nice and just amazing and so much better than insert here. And I'm like, oh, okay, calm down.
Like,
there you are, Ginger.
No place is amazing. Like every place has their issues, and that's just a general consensus. Like people, like Slipknot said, people equal shit. So you're gonna have the good people, you're gonna have the bad people, you're gonna have the people that are amazing and fantastic, you're gonna have the people that are absolute shit. Like it's just a worldwide thing, but people are so, I guess you could say, small-minded, or just don't think outside the scope of like, I live here, must be amazing, or you live there, must be amazing. You know, like everywhere has the good and the bad. Like I live in Florida. But Florida is a type of state where you can post, Florida man does this, Florida woman does that.
Oh,
so everyone in Florida is completely shit. But in a state like Kentucky, you're going to have like the similar stories, but they don't get published to the news, like openly to everywhere in the whole country. Yeah. So everywhere has these crazy stories. It's just that Florida's dumb enough to like publish them for the whole world to see.
Do you remember the police riot?
Fiascos
that happened during the corona.
Yeah.
My state started that. I'm a Minnesotan. So when I meet people, they're like, hey, I know you. I know your state. That's the riot place. And I'm like, we're not all like that.
Exactly. Like, I don't know why people are like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I heard you guys like to burn down targets.
Yeah, I heard that you like to fuck shit up. I'm like, hey, we're actually more Canadian than you think. Calm down.
Oh, definitely.
That's rough.
It is rough.
Yeah.
It's very funny at the same time because people are like, so were you participating in the riots? I was just wondering. And I was like,
oh my gosh.
You know, now I am
suppose
curious.
that is a mystery.
May we get the answer?
I did not.
Did you wanna though? You know?
No.
No,
because I literally was like, I looked out the window and I was like, so I don't want any of that because y'all are out there and I'm in here and there's air conditioning and I'm happy and I'm kind of low-key scared because I knew it was going to turn bad because this is when the peaceful protests were happening and I was like, I had like all of these friends that were going to these riots and I was like, I don't want you there. I know you're doing it as like a peaceful protest. I'm terrified. I'm worried that something's going to happen. And then it did happen. And I had friends who were coming home to their families super injured or like scuffed up or getting arrested and all this stuff. And like some of them were as young as 15. And I was like, this is not the vibe. Please do not go. You will get hurt. And I understand this is for a good cause, but I don't want to see you get hurt, you know, because I look out for y'all. It's just how it is.
And then you also have to look at it as like the trauma that comes with that. Like even if it's just a police officer being like, "Hey, back up," there's trauma behind that.
Yeah.
And if you get beat up or anything, or hurt or injured, like you have to deal with the emotional trauma, and your body has the trauma of that abuse too.
And then stuff on your record also.
They made memes about it all the time. Like Gen Z will take a canister and throw it back at the police, but can't order their own chicken nuggies.
Right?
Like came out of the riot, and I was like, "Thanks, guys." You know.
It's when we throw our coffee cups.
Oh.
Just chug it.
At least it's not ending up like the banana, right?
Oh.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Yeah.
That would be rough.
You know, this is the first podcast ever no one's touched it.
I'm just leaving it alone.
I'm
if anyone else wants to grab it, that's fine.
I was going to, but then I thought it's probably been up someone's ass, that I'm like, I don't want that.
It's been up everyone's ass.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not doing it. I think
my
it's all
hands
clean.
are
That's
happily in my lap.
I think that was up mine last, honestly.
Wow. Well.
I need to recheck.
So we sell it to the Sims then, huh?
Oh yeah, for sure. You know,
$20, $20.
You know, guys, check out my Snip feed. I have an OnlyFans there. You know, new Ree merch is always out. The anti-foot fetish socks. You know, all that shit.
Oh god.
No, I'm actually making those. I've been working on design for those.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't like feet.
I've been
told I have pretty feet. I don't like feet.
It looks like you'll be buying the socks, I guess, huh?
Right? I heard anti-fetish socks. Like, oh hell yes, I'd be up.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly. Big old.
It's just socks that say I don't like feet. Keep these on.
Right? And oh my god.
Please do not take off your socks.
If they're cute, I would.
It's just different. It's like a pack of like various sayings that are just simply say, you know, at the end of the day, don't take off your fucking socks.
At the end of the day, keep the socks on. You know,
like the lower
for so many reasons.
Like if they're high socks, the lower you get, it's like progressively getting like more like fuck off, don't touch me, don't take off my socks. And then at the very tip, it's like, oh you fucker, you couldn't help yourself, did you?
Yeah. They're like thigh highs, so they're just like slow progression down. We're like, this is okay. Like, this is not okay. This is worse.
Exactly.
Stop.
Damn, this is gold. I'm writing this down.
Write this shit down.
That's a good idea. I like it. We're on like a committee. The anti-fetish socks.
The anti-fetish socks.
The anti-feet committee, the ATF.
Hell yeah.
AFC.
Alright, where's my note? There's my sticky notes. I'm legit writing this down. This is gold.
Oh my.
You have different levels. So like you have the thigh highs, which have like
this is okay.
Oh, please don't take it off.
Yeah.
And then it definitely gets, oh whoa, what are you doing? And then
oh no.
And then you have like the shorter ones are just like, please don't take off. You're starting to take it off, and then it's like midway, and it's like, okay, you're getting really close to my feet. Don't do that. And
I just want the toes to be labeled stop. Like I just
right?
just stop.
Stop. Get some help.
Yeah.
Consent before the socks come off.
Consent. Yeah. Consent. Consent is tea. I hope you've seen that video.
Yes, it is. I would honestly, God, like, I'm the type of person, I'm a ride or die bitch. If I know someone, even if I barely know them, and they're like a small creator, or just like a bigger creator, which I've only met like one, but my whole thing is like, if I meet you in VR chat and you're like basically someone who's trying to get your foot off the ground with like anything, I will be like, I'll support you, I'll follow you on Twitch, I'll follow your YouTube, anything. Like, I just want people to succeed. If you're a nice person, at least.
Damn, I'm about to DM you all my links.
He's just gonna spam you.
But,
those socks, I legit will buy them.
You're automatically disqualified.
Oh my.
Oh, have you guys ever actually made merch?
No.
I know you. I know you
made
have you?
Clothing. I was a designer once upon a time, but that's as far as I go.
I made merch for a band that I used to be in a long time ago.
I've recently been bit by the merch bug. Like, I'm not selling anything because I just don't want to pay taxes right now. More taxes. That's legit my reasoning. But I just keep buying clothes that are just my brand and me designing stuff. And so
that's really nice.
I got I'm working on joggers, but I have shirts and hoodies right now. I have like 40 stickers next to me. I have my own makeshift gamer subs container right here with like 7 flavors.
Wow,
nice.
I love just walking around. It's like, that's my stuff right there.
Yeah, but I think that's really good because I follow a YouTuber. I'm not going to give her name because, you know, it's not my promo. I'm not trying to promote anyone. But a nail YouTuber, because, you know, I love watching nail videos, only hers, but she basically has her own company where she made her own nail polish, and it's like the best on the line right now, and it's like for affordable price, a little bit more expensive than I would like. But I mean, she's a big creator, but she literally tests it out on her hand and then on her boyfriend's hand, and she'll just like prototype it constantly. So I think you doing that is amazing.
I watch them too.
Yeah, I think that's amazing that you're prototyping it and seeing how it will fit and stuff like that on yourself, because it's good to have an idea and not be like other creators. I'm not going to say their name, where they're basically like, putting my name on this. It's shit, but I'm not going to tell you that.
Greg, upload those images.
Yeah.
Put them all over the screen, Greg. Throw that nail polish in the description.
But yeah, like, I think it's good that you're prototyping everything, even if you're not selling it as yet, but I think it's good that you're prototyping it.
Oh, no.
And if you have anyone in your family or a significant other, have them wear it, especially if they're the opposite gender. Like, see if they have, like, a chest. Like, if you have a chest, then, you know, you could tell, like, oh, it's rippling here. Maybe the logo should be a different type of design or something. You know, stuff like that. That's like the thing I think is really good. So you're on a good start.
Oh yeah, for sure. I love all my followers and whatnot. You know, my biggest enjoyment from Twitch and content creating is just chatting with them. I purely do this stuff for fun. Like, I've already been Raid Shadow Legend has hit me up, and I legit just don't want to do their stuff.
Really?
Yes, I have screenshots of the email still, but they're like, download this, do a little promotion thing for us. I was like, no.
You're like, I do not want Shadow Legend.
Y'all the basics option. I ain't doing ya. I'm standing up against Raid.
It's like segue into the ad. It's like Raid Shadow Legends.
Right. Yeah, back to our sponsor, guys. Have you heard of the game Raid
Shadow?
If you try to get to level 20,
you get this special skin. Where's armor? And it's a less skin, it means more armor, right?
Download now and get the limited edition Ree character. He complains, has no health, and deals no damage.
Oh no!
His skin.
Oh my god.
Lock him today.
You
know you want to.
Here I am telling you guys like no self promotion, and then I keep plugging myself in every like 10 minutes.
You're cool.
I mean, it's your podcast. Like, do it.
That is true.
That's the way I look at it.
That is true, but I hate being a hypocrite.
No, I mean, it's your own like creation. Like, if we were regulars, that's different. But we're like, you have your friends, and I'm sure they're probably like, oh, my YouTube, I made this video, blah blah blah. Like, I'm cool with it.
Oh no, they're the reason I have the rule. They'll go off for so long.
Oh.
You're like 5 minutes have passed, 10 minutes have passed, 20 minutes. Stop it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm understanding of it though. Like I don't batch anyone, especially if it's your own thing. Like if it's two people. I watch one podcast on YouTube, and it's a visual podcast of two people sitting down next to each other, or during quarantine they were like on Zoom and stuff, and they'll be like, "Oh, my YouTube channel, I did this," and then the other one will be like, "Oh, I made a video about this," but they're the regular two people on that podcast.
Well, when it comes to that, I'm fine. It's just the extent of time is when they take is that the problem.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to mention, get your feet off the table. If you guys want to mention, like, anything here and there, that's fine. My beat gets fine. I don't care.
Yeah. But don't have, like, a full-on ad for yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Like our sponsor today, Rage Battle Legends. I'm joking.
Use code clickbait to unlock 40 rupees right now.
Oh my god.
Use code used banana.
Oh god, that would be the perfect code.
You just point aggressively. You're like, right here,
right
see
there.
That banana with the little smudge on it? That was for me.
That banana is not ripe. It was just in my ass.
Oh no.
At this point, that banana is my child. So click on it. Click on that link.
Oh, click on that link.
Oh my
god. Oh, what if you got a Fortnite ad? A lot of kids play Fortnite. If you get a Fortnite ad, I don't care how much you possibly dislike Fortnite, you better take it.
I definitely got it. For reals. Plus, it's just so impressive. The fact, like, you can hate on the game if you want. I played the first season. I enjoyed it. Then it overtook. I got a little bit of hate because I went with the mainstream. But you gotta respect everyone they've been able to throw in that. Master Chief, freaking Morty, Goku, insert other name, all those.
Yeah. Insert character name here.
It's like insert character name here. Every single creation.
Even John Wick.
If VR chat comes out and you customize it, I'm doing that.
Oh, absolutely.
I need, I low-key want to get back into it now because I've been seeing like all the clips and whatnot.
I think I would like the no build stuff over the actual build stuff.
I would like that too.
Isn't
I played it back in like season 1 when it first came out.
Right, it was so insane back then.
Yeah, I didn't like the build stuff.
I think building is out, or it's a mode you can pick.
It's a mode you can pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no build mode. I tried playing it with 2 of my friends, and I don't really know the game, so I haven't played in like basically season 2 or 3. So for me, it's kind of like I don't really know what weapon does what exactly. Like it's an AR, but I don't know how it shoots. I don't know how the bullet physics are and stuff like that. But no build mode, I think a million times better because I'm the type of person where I enjoy PUBG and stuff like that and Apex, but mainly PUBG. Yeah. And I'm good at PUBG. I don't know why. Like I pride myself on how hard I grind on that game when I play. But I take like years of breaks from that game because it's so many hackers. But Fortnite, the no build mode, I think is really good because I wasn't into the building.
Damn, maybe I'll hire you guys back for my first look at it. We can all just go back into the new season, fresh.
Hell yeah. It's like, how do you pick up a weapon? Like, that would be me.
That's going to be all of us, honestly.
Like, how do you pick up the weapon? I don't know the button.
Me just screaming, how do I reload? Fuck!
It's hard.
For me, I was a big H1Z1 creator.
Me too.
And I could not get into PUBG. I hated PUBG so much.
I love PUBG. It's a soft spot in my heart for like absolute pure bullshit.
Oh yeah, no, and the thing is like that's the same for like me and H1Z1 because there was a point like whenever it was like first out and it was really really good, and then the game developers ruined it by adding different mechanics to it, and then it just died. But like there's a soft spot in my heart because that's personally how I grew as a content creator to start off.
Same. I was heavy on H1Z1 on Twitch. And I was in what was it, Twitch highlights, whoever, Twitch fails, because like I would open a door and the environment killed me, and I'm like, how the hell does the environment kill me? Like I was so pissed. Like I didn't even get a kill, I think, at that point, and the door killed me. So like that game was so buggy, but it was so much fun. I mean, it wasn't the best, it wasn't the most polished game, but it was a good beginning like battle royale type game with the zone like pushing in. But that game was so
I played in the more polished version whenever all the big content creators were playing it.
Yeah.
And
I understand that.
Yeah. I was in it whenever like the big streamers were in there just because like I wanted to go like head to head. And I was very competitive back then, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was big into that.
I used to do that too. I remember one time in H1Z1, someone killed my friend at the time, and I was like, "Come out, you bitch! I'm gonna fuck you up." And the person was like a little kid. They're like, "Are you LaMustacho?" I was like, "Oh God, they know me." And they're like, "I love your stream." I was like,
"Oh my God,
like, please kill me!" I'm like, "No, I'm gonna fight you man to man, like woman to man. I don't care." I was like, "Let's fight." And the person just like literally just kept trying to find me, and then they're like, "I found you, kill me!" And I'm like, "Okay." And it was so weird because I was talking so much shit to this like little kid who like looked up to me. And I remember I was like, that's why I should not talk shit, because you never know who's on the other side. They killed my friend at the time, but like I should not talk shit to some random person because of that. So it was funny.
Every time a big content creator would kill me, I would wait for them to come by me, and then I would like sing them songs and stuff.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Imagine going over to a corpse and you just hear Rap God being played.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Did they kill you though?
I'm not a rapper. Sometimes I would kill them, you know, it's just depending on what happened. But the thing is, you see the name. Like, you would see the name after you either killed them or, like, they killed you. So, I would just, if they, I would go over to the bodies and I would just either, like, sing them, like, a I Killed You song, you know what I mean? Or, like... Or I would just sing something that's not DMCA and just like, I like you as a person type thing.
Oh, nice.
I feel that. That's nice.
Very wholesome.
Serenading them, then murdering them. Serenading them as they're dead.
Yeah, exactly.
We're just honoring them. It's fine.
Exactly. It's like at a funeral. You know how they have... you know how like funerals they have like the obituary and all that stuff.
Oh yeah,
basically that. The eulogy and everything.
Yep, you just cut to arms of the angel midway.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God.
Yeah, no, that was a popping game back then.
It was.
I don't know if you've seen it, but on ePal it's been blowing the fuck up. Like,
really?
People are getting really back into Fortnite right now. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, they have the Goku skin.
Yeah. The clips are pretty great with the Kamehameha, or however you say it.
Oh my God, yeah. Kamehameha.
You know they can actually combat each other. Like, if you hit them at the same time, they'll have a collision thing. Yeah, I saw a clip.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I seen a clip where 2 people used it on one person.
Oh, that poor set. Doesn't it already one-shot you?
I don't know, but like it took him like a solid like 3 seconds to die.
Oh, ouch.
I love looking on ePal, like all the Minecraft people. Like some people are like, "I'll go mine, you rest."
Oh my gosh.
That's
have
you
seen a lot of the let's put our beds together? That's like the #1 thing.
Oh, it's gotta be.
Oh my gosh.
I played with someone one time, and the guy was like, "Oh, can I put my bed next to yours?" And I'm like, in my head, like, "It's a video game, sure." And the person's like, "Oh, it's nighttime," and they looked at me. I was like, "Oh God, like, why?" Like,
the slow head turn when you're like, oh,
right?
fuck.
Like, it's bedtime in Minecraft.
Was
Like,
the
oh, okay.
was the beds in the corner like yours was up against the walls, his one was next to it?
No, I think it was like in the middle of the room. Like I try to make nice houses. They're absolute shit. But I try to make them look nice because I don't know how to design. I just know how to make it fortifiable where like a creeper won't blow it up. Or if it does, it's not going to do massive damage. So I don't go for the aesthetic. I don't know shit. I know how to build a shitty ass house. I know how to build a storage room. I know how to build all these things, but they're absolute garbage, but they're fortifiable. So I just try to put the beds like I like to have a glass around like the bed kind of thing, so like it looks nice and like.
Mustacho out here with like 3 blocks of just dirt for her walls.
Meanwhile, I'm just like, so I put candles in your room. I thought you might like them.
Right. But yeah, I'd like to put cobblestone because I'm like, I don't want a creeper coming out of nowhere and blowing up my whole house. That's happening every time.
Goodness. I'm on like a single like world that I just used with like a bunch of mods, and I think I'm in a biome zone plenty like place where it has a bunch of like cherry and sakura trees. So I have to make my house out of that. Like that's what I was like, you know what? I can't just sit here around all these sakura trees and just like not use them to build my house.
That's so
I just put like the little berry bushes around my house.
Oh.
That's cute.
I remember when those came out, my brother was addicted to them. He just had a row of bushes around his house and would have fence with carpet on it. And he's like, this is how I get out. And so he just slept in the middle of nowhere. He didn't even do walls because like if anything spawns and tries coming here, it's gonna die on the way here. And which was true because he just because the bushes hurt a little bit. And so he just go around collecting all his loot after like a day or two. It's like, oh, look at all this stuff they left.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that'd be smart to make like a couple of rows of it, and then just have like a fence with the carpet, and so you have like a clear pathway.
Now that would have been smart.
If you fall off that bitch, you're done.
That would have been smart, but what he did was, I'm talking like a whole field. He just kept getting more berries, making it bigger, and would just have some fence posts with carpet to jump on.
Yeah,
See,
exactly.
that's smart. That's like a smart way of doing it. My dumbass, I didn't even know. I know I could get hurt, but I didn't think anything else could get hurt by the berries. Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
What you do after that is you connect a whole bunch of hoppers together. And
so it collects into the chest, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that is past my expertise. I'm a basic bish on Minecraft. Hoppers and redstones are not my forte.
I know how to mine, build a shitty ass building, have a beautiful ass farm, garden, beehive.
Oh, I love beekeeping. It's so fun.
Oh, so fucking cute.
Go over there, get the campfire, go collect some beehives.
Oh my gosh,
hell yeah.
And then, you come back to your thing, there's like 40 bees all around your flowers and whatnot. You're like, yeah.
And you're just like,
and then you accidentally hit one.
And then you're dead.
Sorry, I love the bees so much in Minecraft. I really want one tattooed on me because I'm terrified of bees IRL.
Oh.
And I'm possibly definitely allergic to them. So I want a bee tattooed on me. But I want the Minecraft bee because it's just so fucking cute.
I think I've seen a couple of those.
You should look up a couple of actual tattoos because I've seen tattoo ideas that look really, really good.
One for like many years I really like because one of my favorite idols is a musician and she has a tattoo on her left shoulder of a bee or a fly or something. I don't know why, but she's like an idol to me. So I want to get like a tattoo of a bug to represent like my love for her, but I'm like, what bug do I want? A bee,
Minecraft bee.
possibly definitely allergic to, and possibly could die too. And I'm terrified of them. But there's a really pretty image, and it could be like transformed into a tattoo of a bee, and it's like a full it's really pretty. It has like geometric shapes inside of it. But then I'm like, do I want that or do I want Minecraft bees? That brings me absolute joy.
Yeah.
See, what you do is you have somebody. You say, here's a picture. Turn this picture into what it would look like in Minecraft.
Damn.
Like commission like a drawing artist.
Oh.
And then boom.
Do you guys have any tattoos?
I like this. Change
I have 2.
Cool.
Yeah, I have a couple as well. I'm looking to get more though.
Me too. I have 5 on my arm.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, I just kept buying them year after year.
I have one over here that says CTRL in red, which means control, not computer control, but it's also one of my favorite albums by one of my favorite artists.
Oh.
And then it also just means that I'm in control of my life. And then I have XXIV tattooed here, which is my first tattoo, which I got at 24, and I got it on a certain day. When I was told something that kind of ruined Christmas for me.
Oh.
And it just meant, like, I made it to 24. I could go a million years longer. Obviously, I'm not going to live a million years, but I can make it to, like, whatever old age that I never thought I could make it to.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Grandma did get run over by a reindeer.
Oh, my God.
So, yeah, those are the 2 tattoos I have currently, but I do want, like, a whole lot more, but I want to make sure that I'm trying to get, like, more healthier and, like, more fit. That way, if I get one, it's not going to be, like, if I get healthier and, like, fitter, that my body's just, like, it's a butterfly and then it turns into a pterodactyl.
Oh, gotcha.
God.
That is one of my key fears, like, ruining my tattoos from that. So I got into weightlifting recently.
Yeah, me too.
What's your bench?
Damn.
Oh God, no! I do like machines. I don't have anyone to squat me, so I'm like, if I had to bench press or anything, I don't like do anything like that because I have no one to squat me. And
Gotcha.
I have there to squat me, they have no muscle, so I'm just like, I can't rely on them. But leg press, I could do 195.
Whoa.
Nice.
Here's my thing about weightlifting is I used to be a power lifter when I was in high school.
Oh,
So
wow.
I used to squat 515 and I used to bench 315.
Jesus Christ, my guy.
I will never go back to doing that shit.
Did you tear something?
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, I didn't tear anything, but like it got to the point like whenever I was squatting, I had to use knee braces just to actually do the squat.
Fuck up your legs.
And my coaches would be the ones that would be spotting me because they're the only people in the gym big enough to actually do it.
Oh goddamn, you were that kid.
Yeah, so like I stopped with that totally, and now I just focus on like slow reps and like tone. You know what I mean?
We had a kid
I care more about that than trying to see how high I can go.
Gotcha.
I already know that I've gone to a certain level, and it's just a pain in the ass.
So in my high school, we had a kid like that. Great guy, but holy shit, he loved boxing. And we had an underground fight club at school. And and the first rule is, you go there, you have to get in it. And I didn't really know anything about fighting or boxing, so I went in. The kid I went against was not that kid, but no one told me he was an actual boxer. So next thing I know, in like half a second, I'm on the floor. I get up, I'm dizzy. My buddy figured out I had a concussion. And this big-ass dude, which was that kid at my school, he's like, hey, bro, you good? I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, let's go, you and me. I was like, bet. It's like, body shots.
Oh,
and it got to the point, all my buddies were like, no. And he's like, okay, we won't do body shots, we'll do face shots. I was like, oh, okay. And I just didn't know because I was so dizzy and messed up.
No.
Probably would have died that day if I agreed.
Sir.
Great guy. Love him.
Oh my.
All right, I think that's
I was like, oh shoot, what the?
Oh, we're about out of time. But if you want to finish that story, go for it.
Oh no, it's all. I was just gonna say I was one of those kids that were like in football and in like choir. You know what I mean?
I was also one of those kids where I was like in a bunch of different sports, and then I was also like in theater and choir.
I was a stoner, so I was like missing a lot of school.
I was also a stoner.
To fail.
I'm still a stoner, as you can see with the hat.
Oh yeah, I got sent to the Dum Dum school, and then I quit smoking. I was like, all right. And so in like half a month, I made up 3 years of pure S. Came back to school. None of my teachers were ready for me, and I was like, just pure A's all across. I was like, guys, this is me when I try.
Yeah.
For me, I wanted to drop out since like 5th grade. So then I just was like, fuck it, can't drop out. My mom won't let me. So I'm like, I'm just gonna get straight F's. Other than like the one classes I like which was very rare. And then at the end I was like, well, I gotta graduate. I'm 3 quarters short, went to a different school in like the ghetto. So I was like, fine. I'll just do work. And I did work for 2 weeks and they gave me a straight A. And then I went to college and they're like, how do you go from being a DF student to being a straight A student? I was like, I really wanted to graduate. And then I got my bachelor's degree.
Right, school is easy. You just have to put in effort. But that is where we're going to end it, this podcast, the Ree-Virt Podcast. Thank you for these e-pals showing up. I will have their links down in the descriptions. Maybe some other time I'll have some pay-to-win friends in here, you know? But bye-bye.